Okay, my people, so it's about that time. How Not to Be Strong by Alex Scott. Let's talk about it.
Gooner on the sofa, proud of North London, gotta represent. And I'ma tell you one thing, watching games live always brings me closer. But I would rather watch at home on my sofa, yeah. Chance is the name, football is the game. Gooners all day, you know that it won't change. So stay tuned in, cause the party's never over. Get it hype, this is Gooner on the sofa. Yeah. Gooner on the sofa, let's go.
Okay, my Gooners, Goonerettes and Gooner babies. The Queen wrote a book. The Queen wrote a book. You understand me? And of course, from when I found out that she was writing it, I was like, I'm getting that book. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting that book. Tell you that now. But this is just a mini little intro. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a review on each chapter. Yeah, so it stays fresh in the mind. Bang, as soon as I've read it, boom, I'm gonna do a video and get it out of the way. So I don't know if it's gonna be this well lit, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take this book, I'm gonna take this book wherever I know I'm gonna be traveling far, or I'm gonna have some downtime. This is gonna be the book. It's not that big. Look, it's not that big, and if you look at the words, it's not like it's not like tiny, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think this is gonna take me long. What's the date today? Today's the 30th of November, so I could get this done before Christmas, but I don't know if you're gonna get every episode before Christmas. I think I'm gonna film them all, and then I'm gonna start dropping them one by one, like maybe every Friday, maybe like come New Year, save it, and then come New Year, you know what I'm saying, start dropping one slowly but surely. So this is going to be spoiler alert, so if you haven't read the book and you want to read it, don't watch this. Lock off now, but don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You dig me? Alright, so this first one, knowing where you come from. Now, a lot of this first chapter I already knew about her because I'm already a fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm already a fan. I fancy her. She's my WCW all the time. Like, it's ridiculous. I think she's like missed like maybe 3 weeks so far. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Come on now. But only thing new that I found out was, oh, that's a little mark on my book, man. Someone rested something on my book, man. Anyhow, sorry. I'm looking towards the door like my family's there. Someone rested something on the book, man. Can you see that? Can you see that damage? Ridiculous. But anyhow, sorry, I digress. If you're a fan of Alex Scott, you probably already know the first paragraph of this, the first chapter is about where she's from, you know what I'm saying, popular. It's about her being on the show, Who Do You Think You Are, where, you know what I'm saying, she digs a little deep into her family history that she didn't know. Like, she's got Jewish roots, you know what I'm saying, Jamaican roots. She's never been to Jamaica until she actually did that film, you know what I'm saying. I think actually she actually says in here in the first chapter that she wanted to learn more about her Jamaican side before she actually went over there. She wanted to learn more. She didn't want to just go there. See me, I would have just gone. You get me? I would have just gone. Ain't no thing but chicken wing. I would have just gone. But it's a little weird for me that she said she grew up with not asking questions. That was like the thing. Don't ask questions. So she didn't know much about certain parts of her family. Me, asking questions since I was young. You know what I'm saying? You need to know. And if you don't ask questions, listen intently to when the adults are talking. You know what I'm saying? Because the adults don't think that the children are listening. They think that you're just playing, or that you're in your own world on your Game Boy. Yeah, I'm that old. They think you're old, you get me? You're down there, you're not listening. Or you're watching TV, you're like, not listening. Children here, they're taking everything. Everything. No matter what you think you hiding, they probably already know. You know what I'm saying? So it was disappointing that she was raised with the mindset of don't ask no questions. You know what I'm saying? But if you watch the show, again, Who Do You Think You Are? It covers most of this first chapter. You know what I'm saying? She does open it up with saying that she's hopping into a taxi, and you know how taxi drivers are. They got the gift of gab, so they, you know, telling the stories, telling you about their day and this and that. But on this time, the taxi driver actually was talking about her area, that he's actually scared to drive through. You know what I'm saying? He don't like going down that way and none of that kind of stuff. She didn't tell him she was from there. She just let him talk, and that's how you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes people do that. Sometimes people don't even know they're talking to you, but they will tell you about yourself. They'll be like, you ever met this girl, Alex Scott? Some people do that. They don't realize they're just talking. They're not paying attention to their surroundings. You get me? Taxi driver, although they got to be very aware on the road, they're not very aware. You dig me? But what else did I learn in this? Oh yes, I learned about some idiot. What was his name, blood? Some idiot named Lord James or some bullshit. Where are you, blood? Where are you? Where are you? Is it Lord? I think that's his name. And then Stephen Fry checked his bomber seed. You dig me? Because he when Alex was doing the Olympics for the BBC. By the way, hold on a minute before I get there. Sky tried and tell her she didn't have the right accent. Sky started this. Get me? I'm sure it's not their fault. I'm sure it's like an industry thing. You get me? Where they look down on people from different places, you know what I'm saying, who speak differently, different accents. Everyone ain't gonna do what you want. Ain't. That's what I said. And think. Yeah, I'm speaking like that because I'm from East London. You understand me? Born in North London, raised in East London. So I speak how I speak. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Same way they were dissing Troops from AFTV. He's not on AFTV anymore, but he's on his own thing. You know what I'm saying? Same way they were dissing him because you get me, blood, and he talk like man them talk from the East. It is what it is. Not even just from the East, from everywhere. Man them, that's how man them talk. You understand me? That's how we roll. It is what it is. And there were people taking the piss. What happened now? What happened now? He's in America, blood. He's in America doing his thing with his podcast, you know what I'm saying, his football thing. And he's got voice commentary on FIFA. Not on the main part of the game, but the freestyling tricks and all them thing there. You can hear him, and that's big. That's big. Same way that you can hear the Queen on the real on the real part. You get me? You can hear her. We got hear some results from Alex Scott. Love when I hear that. Love it. You get me? You can just see her smile. You understand me? You can see it when she's talking. Even if you don't see her, you hear her. You can feel the smile. You understand me? Big up Alex, man. But what's his name? Lord. Let me see if I can find his fool's name. Lord Digby Jones. Yeah? And then Stephen Fry checked his backside and said, that's not how your name is said. You're Digby Lord Jones. So don't get shit twisted around here. You know what I'm saying? And Stephen is from like that part of the world. You know what I'm saying? He's from that part of the world. Them man, they're different class. Because it's classism. That's why I go on. It's classism. But man like Stephen Fry, he's got it up here. Too much knowledge. When you got too much knowledge, you can't be looking down on people. That's how you know. Just because they're rich and just because they live in big houses don't mean that they're better than we. They don't have the knowledge. They've just been blessed with different privileges. You know what I'm saying? You get me? Same way we have privileges. Everyone's got privileges. Man, woman, child. Everyone's got privileges, and you can make it deeper depending how much you want to go about it. But some people like to use it against others. You know what I'm saying? You get me? Like right now, I'm using my camera. There'll be probably someone using their phone. Now, I don't have to look down on that person because they don't have the same equipment as me. You know what I'm saying? But there will be other people who have a better camera than me that will look down. Look at that. Look at your lighting. Why is your settings like that? Shut up, bruv. You hear me? Shut up. But sticking to the case, Alex Scott was doing the BBC Olympics, and the way that she speaks, like most of us from East London, she doesn't say the G at the end of, you know, anything. Swimming, boxing, that's not how we don't pronounce the G. It's just the N. Swimming, you get me? Bowling, boxing, that's how we do it. And you acting like you don't know what we're saying. That's stupid for you to say that. You know what I'm saying? Me, myself, I love accents. I love it. And I always think to myself, because I saw something the other day on YouTube where the two people were in America. One was from America and the other guy was from London. And they were going around asking the girls who did they prefer. And I was like, the London guy is just going to win hands down. He's going to win hands down. It's not no question, because it's different. You get me? It's a different accent. Some people have a twang and that's something else. Some people have a twang. You get me? I don't see that Alex speaks any kind of different to anyone else. But that's just because it doesn't matter that much. But I love an Irish accent. I love an Irish accent. Mostly on it's going to be on women, obviously, right? I love it. Doesn't matter if it's a Northern Ireland or Ireland. It's beautiful either way. Scottish, when a Scottish woman talks, it doesn't matter if it's the thick one that I could barely understand, or when it's a little bit watered down, but it's still, you can still hear Scotland. Love that. Have you not listened to an Asian woman, like an Indian woman talk? Oh my God, it's like music, blood. You know what I mean? It's like music. You ain't had a Rasta man talk. Now, that one I would say for a man, with the way a Rasta talks, it's like listening to reggae, straight up. I love it. I could sit around, if I could be a fly on the wall in Jamaica somewhere, like deep, somewhere where I wouldn't walk freely, you know what I'm saying? Deep, just be a fly on the wall. I could just sit there and just listen to them man chat, because it's just different, you know what I mean? I myself, even though I'm from East London, I'm not a Cockney. One of my uncles speaks like that. I love when he talks. You alright, gaze? I love that. You alright, mate? How you doing, gazer? Love that talk. Like, why would you not like that? Why you want to hear your voice, your wording all the time? That's boring. You know what I mean? That's boring. But she was doing the BBC thing, and then this Lord idiot decided to go on Twitter and disrespect, right? He went on there, he disrespected, and she did. I'm so proud of Alex. I'm so proud of what she did, because what she did was, she got upset, she got in her feelings, she said, let me have a glass of wine, let me chill. Yeah, let me lock that off. It was still burning inside her. So she phoned the brethren. She's like, no, I'm not going to reply. Let me text her brethren. She texted her brethren. I'm not sure if it was her manager or her hairstylist at the time. It was one of the two. And the hairstylist said, yeah, allow it, don't reply. You're doing great. Keep going, because the focus will turn into this long thing, and they're going to be like, oh, you can't handle the heat, and da. So just go bed, do your thing, get up in the morning, go to work, and smash it. And she was like, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. Salute to you. Thank you, blah, 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 blah. Boom. Still burning inside her. This is the thing. And this is the thing people don't understand. It's not about the reaction. It's not about loss of money. It's not about none of that. Unless you are literally poor and this job is going to feed your babies. You understand me? Which I still think there's other ways. But then I understand why you're going to try and bite your tongue. But listen to me. I don't like not being able to sleep and having things on my mind. I don't like it. And I don't think no one should have to deal with that. And let it out. What is what is. Yes, you have to have a bit of tact. You don't just come out and start dissing people, because it's going to look bad on you. You have to come with it smart game. You know what I'm saying? And the Queen here came with it smart game. You know what I'm saying? She dropped a simple one. It was free tweets. But, you know, it was one thing. Well, it was in 3 tweets. So I know she started it with, I'm proud of where I'm from, I'm proud of how I sound, I'm proud of my accent and all that stuff. Lovely. And then something in the middle, which I don't remember, and then she finished it off with a quote from one of the best writers in the world. You know what I'm saying? Killed them with it. You know what I'm saying? Talking about, it's paraphrasing the quote. I think it's Maya Angelou. Maya Angelou. It's something like you can throw your words at me, you can beat me, you can say this, you can say that, but like air, I'ma rise. It don't matter, I'ma rise up no matter what you do. Loved it, loved her mindset. And then she sent that, went to bed, done. Because, and I was like, you see how you can just go to sleep? Because you got it off your chest. You don't keep them ting in you. Them ting turn cancerous inside you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't good to keep that in. If you need to say something, it's on your heart. Let it out. You understand me? Let it out. Straight like that. And she did that. Proud of her, man. And then when she woke up the next day, she woke up to thousands of texts, thousands of this, da 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 da. But she opened her manager's one, and her manager's text was, "Have you seen the reaction?" And she's half asleep, like, "What reaction were you talking about?" And what you said to Lord Idiot. And she was like, oh no. She thought that everyone was attacking her and it was on. So she braved herself, you know what I'm saying? Opened up the Twitter, and it was nothing but love. Nothing but love and support. Big. And that's where she saw people were sending her stories of how the same thing happened to them, maybe even worse, you know what I'm saying, because of their accent, because of where they're from, how they look, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? She started to cry, all that kind of stuff. And then she saw Stephen Fry backing her and checking that fool, you know what I'm saying, straight checking him. It was beautiful. You need to, if you haven't, you need to read, you need to go and get this book and see what Stephen said. I ain't gonna quote him, I ain't gonna take all the juice out, but Stephen, check that fool. You know what I mean? Loved it. You know what I mean? Loved it. So all that being said, good opening chapter. I like it, but there's only like the tweet thing is the only thing that I didn't know about. I knew they were talking about her accent when she was doing the Olympics, but she was smashing that daily. She was smashing it. You know what I mean? There's no way around it. You need Alex. You know what I mean? First lady to do Football Focus as well, but let me not bring all that up because it might come up in this. It didn't come up in that chapter, but here we go. So guys, that is the first chapter. Let me just make sure I say the title of it properly. The first chapter is Strength in Knowing Where You Come From, straight up and down. And the queen of the Goonerettes did herself and her family proud, handled that well. So my only take from that first chapter is, don't let bad things sit on your heart, on your head, on your body. You don't let it happen. You know what I'm saying? I know there's certain situations where you're scared, and depending on who is being mean, rude, disrespectful to you, they could take it a whole nother left, and you don't need that. But when it comes to media and television, please, you let it be known. You let it be known, but again, be tactful with your words. Don't come out effing and blinding, because it's just gonna look bad on you. You know what I'm saying? It's like a person who gets cheated on. Yes, we know that you're hurt, but all this effing and blinding and wanting to cause damage and wanting to lie on people, trying to get people hurt, want to damage their cars and stuff, that you look stupid. Now you look dumb. You know what I'm saying? Even though you can't tell someone how to react, right? I always will go with that. You can't tell someone how to react. You do something wrong and they wild out. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Now it's your turn. What you gonna do? You know what I mean? But I just want to make that clear. Don't keep negativity in you. Don't take it to bed. You know how some couples try and do that. Oh, let's not go to bed angry. Don't do it, because it's not good for you. You're going to sleep with that, then you're going to wake up with it. It's going to be on your brain, and you got other stuff to do. You got other goals to meet. You understand me? Don't get it twisted. A lot of stuff sticks on me, but I let it out. I let it out, even if it has to be at that person. You know what I'm saying? I myself had to tell someone about themselves not so long ago. Like literally, was it today or is it yesterday? It was yesterday. Don't reply to me. I'm just letting you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's done now. We move. And when I say we move, I mean it done. You know what I mean? It done. Straight. And then also, sorry, PS, when she went back into work, to work for the BBC, the Olympics, when she went back in and it was time for her to read the auto cue and that, she realised that the person who controls it took the G's off everything. As in, you know, swimming, boxing, he took it all off. You get me? Support, because he went through the same thing in his younger days because he was an older guy. You know what I'm saying? Big up to him. I can't remember if his name is in it, but salute to you, bruv. That's how you're supposed to do. I'm glad she caught it as support and not, oh, you're taking the piss. You get me? Support. It was support. Big them up for that, and big up everyone who was backing her for that. You understand me? Alright, peoples. Gonna wrap this up and I will be back for chapter 2. And chapter 2 is what? What is chapter 2? What is chapter 2? Chapter 2 is strength is finding your voice. Yeah? So as you can see here, everything is strength is, and then get me. So don't be thinking I'm redoing chapters or anything. So the next one will be strength is finding your voice. So we'll get into that the next time. Yeah. Alright, peoples. I might just bang out a chapter a day. Yeah, man. But I'm out of there, people. Stay good, stay blessed. I beg you, please make sure you subscribe to the channel, you like, you share, follow me on IG, all that goody. Alright, man, don't forget, make sure you go and support the Queen as well, you know what I mean? And I mean Alex Scott, not R.I.P. Queen, our living Gooner Queen. Whoa.
Go on.
Shout out to my Gooner babies. Make sure you subscribe.
Woo! Gooners all day, you know that it won't change. So stay tuned in, cause the party's never over. Get it hype.